Yo, you know what's crazy? What I was thinking about blind dates. I was thinking about blind dates because it makes me think back to my baby father. When I met my baby father, oh my God, I was going through like a really tough time. And my mom had died, my sister died. I was just like going through it. Just had my baby or whatever. And a little time went by. I'd say like a year or two maybe went by. And my girlfriends, they was going to see these guys in Flatbush or whatever. And I don't know. Y'all know me. I'm always just into my own thing or whatever, whatever. But they would like come chill with me and shit like that. They was trying to lift my spirit, from losing my family or whatever. And these was real. These are girls. Okay, I could really say they was real friends, even today. Today, can I? Today, yeah, I can still say they real good friends of mine. However, when I tell you it was uh like eight of them bitches is going over there deep. Every time they come back to my crib, they'll be like, "Oh, we had a good time. It was this going on and that going on, and it was mad niggas and mad bread and this and that and that and that." But then they would tell me about this one guy. All of them. They'll be like, "Yo, them niggas is mad cool, but it's this one guy. He think he all of that or whatever. He real cute though." Anyway, all of them girls wanted that one guy, but he was all whatever, whatever, whatever. And they was just talking to the other guys. Everything was good. Okay, some time go by, some time go by. They coming back telling me, "Tosh, nah, we gotta bring you out. We want you to meet this guy. We gotta let you meet this guy." They keep telling me about it. Keep telling me about it. I ain't paying them no mind. Baby. One day I went out with them. When I tell you, I can laugh now. I can laugh at all this shit. This is why I could talk about it. Back then, I couldn't even talk about it. But I can laugh. I can laugh with everybody else now about all this shit. Anything, whatever. Let's talk about it. Boom. Anyway, I decided to go with them one day or whatever. Soon as I got over there, I don't know. It was like love at first sight, and me and him wound up being together. Yep. Me and that boy wound up being together. We have a son right now that's about to be 19. He was born on Father's Day in June or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know if I could ever take like a blind date today. That was like, please. I was 36 years old when that happened. But today, not with all the shit going on today. It's too many setup shit. I wouldn't even let a friend um hook me up with nobody because half of the times, well, all right, let me tell you about a story I heard. A guy left his beautiful wife listening to his friends. He listened to his friends, and his friends set him up with some chick. I think she had money or listen, any story around me, I promise you, it's always revolving around some type of money or whatever. Anyway, I heard she wait, what she did? What he did? His friends hooked him up with, first of all, before we even get into that, I don't know who needs to hear this, but 9 times out of 10, when a person hook you up, They probably done had the person already. Bitches and niggas is just that conniving. And you also gotta always remember the fact. It's just a fucked up part about human basic behavior. They don't want you to have nothing. They're not gonna want you to have a better spouse than them. They're not gonna want you to have a better looking spouse than them. So if they hooking you up with somebody, you gotta stop and think. Cause your friends can be your worst fucking enemies. However, niggas hooked him up. Wait, how I went? They talked him in, helped him leave his, talked him into leaving his wife, hooked him up with a bitch that I'm sure they probably done had. But anyway, come to find out, the bitch was sick. And what's crazy, they knew she was sick. And they still hooked him up with this girl. But see, a bitch like me, with people hating like me, like the way people be just hating on me, and I had to move a couple of times. That type of move been tried to pull on me. You feel me? So I can't even imagine having a nigga that somebody can convince him to leave me and I would fuck with him again. No. Because 9 times out of 10, your friends hook you up with a bitch that they know is sick, and they hoping and praying not only after you ruin your motherfucking life, you come back and get me sick. So I don't play that type of shit. That hook up with my children father, my baby father, when I was 36, that's probably the last time I would ever let anybody hook me up with anybody. Y'all see how long it took me to go meet him. You feel me? But like, I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Just be careful with your friends and just be careful out there. Anyway,